Hello, welcome to Carpenter Page. Today I'm going to talk about making a blueprint. Usually, architectural blueprints are drawn up by architects who are licensed architects. However, there is no architect's license in the architect's office, but people with only an architect's license do most of the actual drawing work. Of course, final approval will be reviewed by the architect. Simply speaking, it is not completed with artificial intelligence, but a person uses the computer's mouse and keyboard to complete the drawing. The completed drawing is then moved to the construction site and undergoes the construction process. The on-site carpenter will try to proceed with the construction according to the drawings as much as possible. However, he often finds errors in the drawings and asks for corrections. Why? Couldn't the error be found in the designing stage? The reason is simple. It is not easy to find errors with the existing CAD method. This is because the architectural design process is different from designing a simple product. This is because the design is not only designing the exterior, but also designing what materials to put inside. Drawings do not only have floor plans, but several drawings are made depending on the situation, such as elevation, cross-section, partial detail, window detail, structural drawing, and ceiling drawing for each direction. To solve this problem, simple 3D CAD is sometimes introduced. You may be able to fix some errors with this effort. However, the error cannot be completely eliminated because it is also checked by human eyes. So to solve this problem, you need to use a professional BIM product such as Archline. Simply, to eliminate errors in the design drawings, arch lines are not used. If you design with a BIM tool, you can easily exchange data with a partner in an IFC file. Construction companies are not the only contractors. It is also used in various places to check the safety of the design building, for wind tunnel tests, seismic tests, and landscape reviews. In other words, although the BIM industry is still limited to architects and construction companies, it will expand to various industries in the future. So, government-led BIM design is mandatory. IFC files are also required by various government agencies such as police stations, fire stations, and the Cultural Heritage Administration. The story of the BIM industry is getting too long. Again, let's talk about creating error-free blueprints. Archline basically works by linking 2D drawings and 3D models in real time. So the operator can proceed with the clash check in real time. You can display an automatically modified section view simply by changing the position of the section line. Of course, all BIM products work in a similar method. However, there is no product that intuitively checks interference as much as Archline. The absence of errors does not only pertain to blueprint drawings. The building process has a process that starts with the design process and is completed by the on-site carpenter. So, the on-site carpenter must prepare the materials for construction in advance. For example, after excavation, the amount of earthwork should be calculated. Then, after calculating the exact demand for the dump truck, you need to place an order accordingly. If this calculation is wrong, the construction period becomes longer and the construction cost increases. One error is, in the end, a result that has to be compensated with money. Among the quantity calculation functions, there is also a function to calculate the tile quantity. Tiles can be installed on toilets or on the exterior walls of buildings, but even here, the quantity of tiles must be accurately calculated to reduce losses. If you use the tile function, you can also calculate the quantity of formwork, and you can also calculate the quantity of struts by calculating the quantity of columns. Components that are not provided by default can be added on in custom object, which can also be calculated in object quantities. In other words, it is possible to quantify all input items. Up until now, I was a carpenter. The weather is getting colder. Please take care of your health and also be careful about COVID-19. If you liked today's video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you. See you in the next video.